So hi guys, and welcome back after a long time. I know it's been like more than 4 to 5 months, I guess, at least 3 to 4 months since I posted some video on this because there was some medical issues that was going on in my home, so I was not able to concentrate here. But yeah, as always, let's be back on track and welcome back to this channel. If you're new, just subscribe, support, at least watch this video till the end so that I get monetized. And there are some new rules for the monetization, which is previously we had around 4,000 watch hours to be completed, but now it is going to be 8,000 from 2027. I don't know which month exactly, but it is from 2027. So that is one. For the shorts it was 10 million and now it is around 20 million. That is one new update I just wanted to tell you guys. So please do watch the videos completely so that even my watch time also gets increased and you might find some informations. So today let's see about what are the modifications that I did, not modifications exactly, but kind of small changes that I did to my vehicle. So one was the fuel system cleaner which I added recently. That was from Liqui Moly, and that seems to be doing actually a good job. I don't see much on the mileage range, significant increase in the mileage or significant downgrade in the mileage, but as per mileage it is still the same. But one thing I noticed after I applied that Liqui Moly, the tank system cleaner, what I noticed is the engine has become much smoother actually. So previously I used to feel that vibrations till my hands and everything, but now it is completely reduced. At least up to 70 to 80% I can tell you from the previous usage. That is one. And the second changes that I made was my chain lubrication. So I shifted from Motul to Liqui Moly again. I actually did some research and then I found out that there were some other brands of chain lubes, and then I found out that Kawasaki has one of the best chain lubes out there, and then Liqui Moly, yes, and then there is one more Pro Lube, I guess, not Pro Lube. There was something else that starts from P, I don't remember its name, but then those both were not on stock, so I just went with Liqui Moly, and this is actually doing a very good job if you ask me. Coming from Motul to this, I can actually see there is a major change in my chain. Previously there was much mud that used to get stuck to my chain because of this chain lube, but now it is 10% might be still there, but apart from that, when compared to Motul, previously there was a lot of mud that used to get stuck to my chain and we had to clean it often. But then when I shifted to Liqui Moly, I don't see much of the mud that is getting attracted to my chain. When you compare it to the price, yes, that is cheaper. This is a bit expensive. It does the job for what we pay for. So if you guys are looking for some other chain lubes, you can go with Liqui Moly. And I told you I applied that fuel system cleaner as well, which is also doing a pretty good job when compared to my previous ride. That was one. And what is the other change that I did for myself was, you guys remember that I bought a clan shoe, right? And then I returned it, but then I was actually searching for a different boot which I will be buying in future in maybe 1 month or so. But I also bought a clan shoe. I will make a video of that in future, maybe next couple of vlogs maybe. But then I actually bought it again, and then I'm actually very happy with that. I maybe should have used it once or twice and then I should have returned it. That was a mistake that I did before, but now I bought it and I'm completely happy with it. I'll give you just 2 key points on that. One is the waterproofing. That is actually the best that you can get out of the shoe. This waterproofing is top notch. The second is the sturdiness. As I told you before also, the sole, the tip and the heel, it is pretty good. I will make a detailed video in future, so just wait for that. And the last ride, which if you guys haven't watched that, just watch it as well. There were a lot of controversies that were going on about Vijay. I am trying not to get into replying to all those assholes because I don't want to get into that. My page is about the bike. Let's keep it about the bikes for now. And if you guys have any recommendations of the helmets, jackets or the pants, boots, just comment down. Don't make it too expensive. So if you guys have any recommendations, do let me know. Once I buy all those things, I will tell you guys. With that, I would like to end my video here, as I've already reached my campus and I'll be reaching my office in few minutes, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, ride safe, take care, and bye bye. It's been a long time since I told this, and I forgot my ID card.